Hello everyone, it's Robin and welcome back to another Thrift Store Thursday. I am so excited to share with you what I found this week. You may remember earlier in the week I had a thrift with me video, and all the things that I'm going to share with you today is what I picked up on that shopping trip. So let's go ahead and jump right in. So the first item I picked up is something that I actually could really use in my kitchen, and it is a hot pad. Isn't it cute? It's got the little yellow and white stripe. I think it is so adorable. And then it's got this little pocket where I can put my hand in. I've always wanted to try this type of pot holder. So I'm like, you know what? I'm going to pick this up because it was cute. I love the color. I think that is so much fun. And it was only $1.49. So this is going to be a very nice addition to my home because I don't know about you guys, but pot holders is one of those things that I cannot bring myself to buy at the regular store because they seem so expensive. So the ones I have are like totally ragged, and like you have to hold them a certain way in order to actually have any protection against the hot pans. This will definitely be a welcomed addition to my house, even though it's not that exciting. So this next thing I picked up was something that I thought would be nice to have around if I ever needed it, so I decided to pick it up because it's such a good price. It was $1.99, and it is this package of cocktail spears. I know, it's kind of silly, but you know what? These are kind of nice, you know, to have if you need them. So there's 2 unopened packages of 30 each, so I don't know. Figured I'd pick those up as well. One other item I picked up that I thought would be nice to have on hand because I have never had one. And every Christmas when I like make peanut butter balls and stuff like that, I always need a double boiler. So I found a little cheapo double boiler. It looks like this. A little aluminum one for $2.99. So I thought that was the perfect price. It's in really good condition still on the inside. So I thought, you can't buy one of these at the store for $2.99. So that was a great thing to pick up. So I have that on hand when I want to make things that need a double boiler. A lot of times, I mean, I didn't even use one until about like 3 years ago. I didn't even know what it was. So yeah, so now I don't have to make a makeshift sort of situation when I want to use it. So that'll be nice. So the next thing I picked up was a little goodie bag. I was looking at like the big sugar shakers and salt and pepper shakers and that sort of thing. Well, I was almost going to get one of the big ones, but then I saw these little small ones for $2.99. And I thought these would be perfect for what I wanted them for. Like, my girls really love to put like cinnamon and sugar on their toast, so I thought one of these would be really nice for that. And then I'm sure I'll come up with something else to put in the other one as well. And I thought this was a nice size compared to the really big large ones that I was looking at in the video. So I don't know, I thought this was a good compromise. So I got a shaker that I wanted, that I thought looks cute because I really like the little, you know, swirliness on the glass, but it wouldn't be too huge. Like, we would take a year to use up a salt and pepper shaker full of, you know, cinnamon and sugar. So this was a good compromise. So the next thing I picked up was a piece of milk glass. I haven't bought any milk glass in a really long time. I thought this piece was unique. I don't have anything else like it, so I decided to pick it up. It looks like this. It was $2.99. It's got this lovely little scalloping along the outside, which I think is so pretty. And then on the back, it's got like the polka dot pattern or whatever. Not quite sure what the pattern name is, but I thought it was cute. I'm not quite sure what I'm actually going to use it for, but I thought it was cute. And I can use it as another little layer in a display or something like that. So I thought it was cute, and since I didn't have anything like it, I thought I should pick it up and not let that go to someone else. So then I went through the glassware, and they had some really cool cups this last week, like glassware, like stemware, that sort of thing. Well, I found these little cups. I think they're actually jars and not cups, but they could definitely double as a juice cup. It looks like this. There's 4 of them for $2.49, and I don't know if you're going to be able to see that or not, but it's got the starburst on the side, which I think is super cool. It also does say 50th anniversary 1933 to 1985. So I am thinking these are probably like little jam jars or something like that. None of them had a lid, unfortunately, but I think these are super cute. And they have the little starburst on the side, so of course I couldn't pass them up for such a good price as $2.49. So I'm not quite sure. These would actually work really nice as little teeny tiny little bud vases too. So I'm not quite sure if I'm going to put them up in like the cabinet for the cups or if I'm going to use them more as display things. I'm not quite sure yet. Haven't figured that out. Maybe I'll split them up and do 2 and 2 because there's 4 of them, and I'm super excited about that. Alright, so this next item is restaurant wear, and of course, you know, I can't pass that up at all. There's 2, they were in little goodie bags like this, and they're these cute little dishes that are oval shaped. So adorable, and they're really cute. They're like little side cups or like sauce dishes or whatever you want to call them, and I really love the shape that they're, you know, oval. I have quite a few of them up in my other, you know, dishes that we use on a daily basis for like dipping sauces and, you know, melting butter in, that kind of thing. And I didn't really need these, but because they're oval and I thought they were unique, there was just no way I was gonna let them not come home with me, especially once I turned it over and read, then it said buffalo on the back. I don't know if you, there you go. So it's actually buffalo china, which is restaurant wear, and of course, very near and dear to my heart. So now I have 6 new little dishes, which I'll probably just use for like display purposes, stack them up on my hutch or something like that. I'm not real sure, but you know, I can always come up with a reason to use a little stack of dishes. So I thought that was a great find. Alright, so I have 3 more things to share with you. The next item is this right here. It is a metal box like this. It was $4.99, so I thought that was a pretty good deal. And I like, you know, the rustic texture of it or whatever. Not quite sure where I'm going to use this little guy, but I did think it would come in handy in the bathroom, or I could put it in my entryway closet to hold like mittens and hats and all that kind of stuff. Or, you know, there's probably a bazillion other places I could use it somewhere in my house. So I was super excited about this find. The $5 is a little high, but if I were to go buy it brand new, I'm sure it was probably more like $15 at least. So I thought that was a pretty good deal. So the next thing I found was a quilt. It's a twin size quilt. It's by Threshold. It was $10, and it's just a basic white quilt. The lovely little pattern on it. So I was super excited about this. There's so many places I could use this in my house. So of course I couldn't pass it up. It's in perfect condition. There's like no real problems with it. I didn't see any staining on it or anything like that. So I'm not quite sure where I'm going to put it right now. My first thought, of course, is to put it out on my covered porch where I have the bed out there. If you've seen that video, either my summer home tour or I did a porch decorate with me or whatever earlier in the springtime. So I love that area out there. So I thought maybe I'd add this to it. I don't know. We'll see. I already have like a matelassé coverlet out there, but, or this will be nice, you know, just kind of like draped at the end of the bed, so if you get a little chilly at night, you got an extra blanket, something like that. So many ways to use a white quilt. So I was super excited about that. I actually wish it was like a king size, because then I could use it on my bed, because I am in desperate need of a new something to go on my bed, because the one that I've had for years, and it needs some help. But anyways, so I have one more thing to share with you, and this is something that I have gone past and picked up probably the last 3 times that I was at the thrift store. Every time I went, I would pick it up, and I would look at it, and I would hem and haw over it, and I finally just said, all right, that's enough. I'm going to bring it home, and even if I only use it for a little while, It will bring me a little bit of joy and make me smile. And it's so silly. It's so silly. But I went ahead and got it anyways. It was $3.99, and it is this wall clock for the bathroom. Look at that. It's so ridiculous, but I love it so much. So I don't know why I love this so much, but I just do. I don't know why. So I'm thinking this is probably from like the 80s, maybe the 70s. I don't really know. It's definitely been around a while. On the back side, like the clock paper inside it itself is kind of like bowing a little bit. And yeah, I don't know. I have no idea if it even works because it doesn't have a battery in it. But I just thought it was so quirky and fun that I decided finally, after the third time of looking at it, that I was going to bring it home. So I did, and I think it's fun. So I'll most likely put this in my main bathroom. Like, we have this little kind of like display shelf area. I'll probably put it on there for a while, see how it goes. See if anyone is like, why do you have that god-awful clock in there? We'll see if anyone notices it. I don't know. It'll go though. I mean, it's white in there, so will go just perfectly, right? Oh, I don't know. Sometimes I worry about myself. Alright guys, that is going to be it for me today. Thank you so much for stopping by and hanging out with me. If you haven't already, please like and subscribe to my channel. And of course, I would love to know down in the comments which of the items that I picked up this week would you have picked up as well if you had been shopping with me. I hope you guys have a great day. Happy thrifting, and I'll see you next week for another Thrift Store Thursday. Bye now.